Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Somaliland National Television English News Program. My name is Farhat Sheikh Habib and I'm here to update you with the latest top stories. Coming up, the main news headlines. Somaliland Minister for Information, Culture and National Guidance received a warm hospitality from members of Somaliland diaspora in Ouchy city in France. Members of Somaliland diaspora in Preston, headed by Somaliland Ambassador at Large, adopted a proposal to Preston City Council to form a sister city alliance, Preston with Berbera in Somaliland. Somaliland Minister for Information, Culture and National Guidance received a warm welcome and hospitality from members of Somaliland diaspora in Ouchy city in France. The delegation headed by the Minister for Information, Culture and National Guidance was cordially welcomed at Ouchy city by Somaliland representative to France, Ali Ismail Hassan, and large members of Somaliland diaspora community in France. After the minister received a warm hospitality from Somaliland diaspora community in Ouchy city in France, the minister attended in an event organized by the members of Somaliland community in France, whereby the minister provided a key remark reflecting on the country and the various developmental initiatives made by the current government. The minister's visit to France is expected to be the first minister holds a meeting with Somaliland community in France. EU legislators discussed the prospect that Somaliland could be part of the states that met the requirements of an independent state. In a session, they debated the state of Palestine. This symbolic event encouraged further for Somaliland more to address the question. The movement to recognize Somaliland is gaining ground in the European Union. The debate and vote on the resolution proposal for Somaliland was not initially planned for the discussion.
Recognition of the Palestine statehood.
Thank you, Mr. President. I am a long-time supporter of recognition for another Islamic country, and that is Somaliland.
It is irrelevant what any of us think about the Palestinian-Israeli issue. That is not the point. Mr. President, well, you call yourselves a parliament, and if you are a parliament, then presumably you believe in rules and the rule of law. My colleague, Mr. Carver, who was shouted down by the same anti-democratic voices we're hearing now, and with respect, President, was totally ignored by you, did just a few weeks ago write to the Commission about the recognition or otherwise of British Somaliland.
Somaliland Ministry of Youth, Sports and Tourism organized an event designed to hand over a sports kit to members of football clubs in Wadamago district.
In a brief Somalian effort to held in Wadamago district is well attended by governmental and non-governmental officials, including the police commander of Ainabo District, Ahmed Dahir, the Secretary General of Local Government in Ainabo District, a representative from Somaliland Ministry of Labour and Social Affairs, Ahmed Gas Eid, and the football club is in Wadamago District. At the opening of the event, Ahmed Gas Eid, a member from the Ministry of Labour and Social Affairs, expressed his appreciation for this donation from Somaliland Minister of Sport, Youth and Tourism, Ali Said Regal. Mr. Gas Eid mentioned that the sporty materials is a part of youth and sporty ministry's commitment to encourage and uplift sporty issues in Wadamago district. Mr. Ahmed Gas Eid says the Minister of Sport, Youth and Tourism of Republic of Somaliland distributes sport tools and schools, youth football clubs to promote peace, education and young people's healthy. The regional police commander of Sarar region, Ahmed Dahir, the commissioner of Wadamago district, Nuh Ibrahim Gossarat, and other invited guests collectively spoke on the importance of sports for youth in the country, as well as Jay thanked the Minister of Somaliland Youth and Sport for his unwavering support to the young people across the country. In the conclusion, the football club's committee in district were handed over a sporty donation by Ahmed Gassi, the official from Ministry of Labour and Social Affairs in Ainabo, the regional capital city of Sura region.
Members of Somaliland diaspora in Preston, headed by Somaliland Ambassador at Large, Kaisar Abdullahi Mohammed, and Somaliland Presidential Advisor on Economy, Mr. Ahmed Hassan Awo, adopted a proposal to Bristol City Council to form a sister city alliance, Bristol with Berbera in Somaliland. Members of Somaliland diaspora in Preston, headed by Somaliland Ambassador at Large, Kaisar Abdullahi Mohammed, and Somaliland Presidential Advisor on Economy, Mr. Ahmed Hassan Awo, adopted a proposal to Bristol City Council to form Sister City Alliance Bristol with Berbera in Somaliland. Members of the diaspora expressed their views regarding sistering Berbera with Bristol and stated that this is the first step taken forward to propose Bristol City Council to closely work with Berbera. Mrs. Nora, who is the woman organizing this proposal to the Bristol City Council, stated, "What this means to me today is that our country, our beloved city Berbera, is going to obtain political recognition to a Bristol city, which we know that they share a lot." She said this can result in investment to Berbera, where they can work together and exchange money that's valuable for both. Other Somaliland diaspora members from Bristol City welcomed the initiative and pledged that they will continue this effort to form Sister City Alliance, Berbera with Bristol. South African Ambassador to Eritrea Iqbal Chouhasbey attended in an event organized by African Institute for Research, whereby Michael Waltz, a member from African Research Institute, presented a book in which he spoke about Somaliland's success story. Michael emphasized in his book that his perspective of Somaliland was that of an academic and outsider, striving to be objective and to place contemporary politics in its proper historical and cultural context. Michael stated that Somaliland has a home-ground success story, exhibiting a unique degree of stability, with external support notably absent. Michael contests both of these counts. Somaliland is by no means the first functional Somali state, nor should it be thought of an isolated arrangement born solely out of local efforts.
I would like to start by first congratulating the Africa Research Institute for publishing Counterpoints and also the earlier publications on Somaliland.
You're still watching English news program on Somaliland National Television, the first Somali speaking channel with an English news program. And now for our international headlines in detail. Peshawar students fear a return to a school as mourning period ends. Children are preparing to return to school following massacre of 132 people by Taliban militants in Peshawar, Pakistan. The 3 days of mourning announced following the slaughters on Saturday. Many fear return to education. One student summed up the feelings and said, "Some students here say they don't want to study and don't want to go to school. They say the terrorists will come back and will kill us all." A lot of students lost their lives at Army Public School, and those that survived here are very scared to return. Security forces in Peshawar are currently preparing coordination plans in order to ensure all schools in the region are protected and parents and children feel secure. 8 children have been found stabbed to death in a house in Cairns, Australia. A woman believed to be a mother of 7 of the children has been taken to hospital suffering from stab wounds. Her condition is stable. The children aged between 18th month and 15 years are thought to be from the same family. Police have so far made no arrests. The community in suburb in Manur in the northern Queensland has been rocked by events. I am really shocked. I just saw her this morning on the rundown with the kids, said one neighbor. Authorities are keen to point out that the incident is in no way related to siege in Sydney and the crime scene is secure. That brings us to the end of our English news program on Somaliland National Television. From me and the rest of the team are leaving you until we meet for the next time. Goodbye.